I'm Gary Martin, and here in the UK, we've just come out of lockdown today, and I've got home just after visiting gym, and I thought we'd do a little bit of an update actually, because it's been a while since we did an update. I think we did one at 1,000 followers, and we're now at 5,000, so quite a lot's changed really. As you know, even where I'm living, I'm staying with James at the minute, as you can see. I'm just in his office. In fact, I've just actually. You not believe this, and you can give him a bit of grief in comments next time he posts. So I've finished work, finished at 7. I thought I'll go home, I'll get changed. I'll go to the gym because I'd finished a little bit earlier than I were expecting. So I've gone to the gym. I saw Laura on way in, and she were going to meet James at pub. So obviously Laura's told James I'm going to gym. And I'm just sort of getting ready to leave gym, and he says I'm at pub with Foxy. He says, will you bring us 2 Big Mac meals and a box of chicken nuggets? So yeah, give him some grief. Ask him how his Big Mac meal were and his chicken nuggets next time he posts, because he's always giving me a bit of stick in it. But yeah, anyway, getting back onto subject. I thought I'd do this update because there's been a little bit of confusion on my channel over the last few days, and it's completely my fault, but I just wanted to sort of clear things up. So over the weekend I got really excited, and I thought, I'm going to give away a Scotty Cameron putter to celebrate reaching 5,000 followers. But I've never done a giveaway before, so I didn't really know what I were doing. So I've gone to record this giveaway at work we're on Saturday, and I've had a couple of attempts. And sometimes when if you're vlogging or you're a YouTuber, you'll just have these days where it just doesn't work. Your words don't come out, it just doesn't go how you want, and you just scrap it. So I wanted to get it out, so I thought, well, what I'm going to do is I would push for time. So I started my shift, and I got home, and I had to go in here in the office, and this light were on as I were doing it, and I've gone to edit it. So this is Saturday night. It's getting late now, and I'm working, we're playing quite early Sunday, and this light were on, and it were flickering, and it completely ruined the footage. So James says, don't worry about it. He says, let's postpone it till Tuesday, and he says we'll do a 2-part video. We'll play obviously Sunday morning, do a few holes on my channel, and then we'll cross over to yours and we'll do the draw, or we'll talk about with this giveaway. So we've done an absolutely fantastic video, by the way, but unfortunately it's not going to go out till Friday now. If you might have seen today, Monday, that it's come up that it's been released, and I had to take it off because I got a phone call off James saying the video that he did couldn't go out today. It's got to be postponed till Friday, and this is like a 2-part video. It has to time with what James has done. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. There is going to be a draw for a Scotty Cameron putter on Friday, or it could be 2 Scotty Cameron putters. We'll see. You'll have to watch that one, but please do get involved with that one. It's to celebrate obviously getting 5,000 followers. But I do feel like, I wanted to promote the channel and promote what I'm doing, and, rather than sort of, paying Facebook marketing or Instagram marketing, I thought, why not just, buy something and, have a bit of a giveaway to subscribers, and hopefully, use you guys to try and share a bit of what I'm doing, and obviously give something back. So there's a bit of a reason why it's a Scotty Cameron as well. And the reason is, I could have put an Odyssey in, or, a Ping, which I get more discount on because I am funding it myself. But I wanted to just get something really, really good quality, that everyone had raised an eyebrow to. Because I remember buying my first ever Scotty Cameron. It were actually my first ever club, because my mum and dad wouldn't have bought me a Scotty Cameron, when I were a teenager. And I remember working in Pro Shop, earning £2.50 an hour, and saving up because I really wanted a Scotty Cameron. And I remember ordering it. And if you've ever had the privilege of purchasing a brand new Scotty Cameron when it's in the box and it's in the wrapper and opening it, you'll absolutely appreciate what I mean. It's the best feeling ever. And I just thought, if I'm going to give something away, I want somebody to have that feeling that I had, and because you'll never forget it. You'll never forget it. They're exceptional quality. Obviously everything about. This is just an example of one, but the quality of the covers, the grip, Absolutely amazing. If you are fortunate enough to ever buy a Scotty Cameron, a brand new one, it's an absolutely amazing feeling. So one lucky winner, possibly two. I'm saying that, but you've got to watch the video to find out why. It's quite funny actually. But yeah, so yeah, getting back to obviously a bit of an update. I've improved my kit over these last few months, so I'm hoping my quality gets better. You won't have seen any benefit to that yet because them videos haven't come out. But I've now got a better microphone, so when we start to do course vlogs and course walks, I expect not to get as much interruptions from the wind and stuff like that. So that's going to be amazing, because I've already done some testing, and when I can have the sort of camera over there 15 or 20 yards away, and I don't have to scream at the camera anymore. I can just talk, so I'm mic'd up. So I'm really looking forward to that improved sound quality. And I've now got I've got an external storage device, which means that I don't have to delete a lot of my older content. So that'll be great for sort of, pulling up old footage and using it to edit into newer videos, at some point. As I get better at editing, because obviously, I'm so new to this. I'm so new to it, but I'm loving it. And, even though we've come out of lockdown, I'm managing to manage my time to be able to do these, carry on doing these videos with good continuity, because I was a bit worried thinking that, obviously, I teach, I custom fit, I work in a pro shop, I like to go to the gym, I like to stay social with my friends, there's a lot going on, and I really worried that, I might only be able to put like maybe 1 or 2 videos, but so far, you just kind of, if you love doing something, you just tend to, it just fits in, doesn't it, so, so far I'm getting a video out every other day, which is, great really. And it's not like I'm running out of ideas for content, there's loads of stuff in pipeline. And I think as we come out of lockdown, it'll just get easier and easier. There'll be more opportunities. So there's a little bit of sort of, a bit of disappointing news. I mean, obviously, I really enjoyed doing the rules with Jules, because me and Jules, obviously, off course, because we don't play much golf together as Jules got an injury. We are like best mates and we have such a good laugh every time we see each other. I mean, if we ever bump into anyone, you're always welcome to have a pint with us. You just get you get on like an house on fire with us, because all we do is have banter and we have a good laugh. And it's such a shame, but we just can't do it. It's just so difficult, because obviously being a novice to YouTube, you kind of forget that your audience isn't just within the UK. So we're doing R&A rules, and in fact, you've got people from America and Canada and Australia, and there's so many variations of the rules, depending on where you are, and then the local, there's a lot of local rules as well, and we just felt like we didn't want to be misleading, and what we thought were going to be quite simple ended up being, really difficult, because I think as well is everybody interprets rules differently, and they can be, we found this when we had discussions with people, there's people with very strong opinions about what they think's right, and then obviously we'll have a strong opinion on what we think's right, and we don't want to get into debate. That's not what it's about, So we just felt like we didn't want to mislead anyone, and if people are going to be playing in competitions and stuff like that, and we'd hate to be held accountable for anything really serious. So we just. And not only that, as courses have opened as well, it's quite difficult to get out on the courses, time-wise, because of me working in Huddersfield and Julian sort of, working about 1 hour away. We work about 1 hour away from each other. So we are going to, I would like to keep Jules involved in one way or another. It might just be little cameos where, we might sort of go and watch some live golf and do a little bit of a video, or, there'll be bits and pieces, but I'd certainly like to keep Jules involved in one way or another, because he's just an absolute barrel of laughs, he's good banter, and yeah. But on a positive note, obviously I've started a series with Tahid, who's a new golfer. You know, we're about we've filmed probably 5 or 6 episodes now, but only 2's gone live. And I think that'll be really engaging, you know, or really relatable to anybody that's probably started golf over the last couple of years. So, you know, if you don't feel like you're that person, you know, but there's somebody in your life that might want to get into golf, it could be a great series for them, or, you know, a great series for you to watch and try and help them. But, you know, although it's for a new golfer, I think it's really handy to make sure, you know, these key fundamentals are right. And I think, you know, even if you're a single figure handicap golfer, I know a lot of single figure handicap golfers have got, you know, poor fundamentals, but they've just got good experience in playing golf. But, you know, you can never stop learning at this game. And, you know, don't write it off, you know, because I know it's a new golfer, but we've all got faults. So, you know, I think there'll be definitely certain points that might just you might be able to brush up on. So don't write that one off. But I think, yeah, and finally, I'd just really like to thank you for getting me through lockdown. I feel very fortunate that, you know, I've had all your support, and, you know, I hope that everybody out there watching is in good, you know, mental health. And, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if a few people are a bit down at the minute. I mean, it's been probably one of the worst 3 months, you know, ever for some people. So, but we are sort of in UK, and I'm not quite sure where everyone else is at with it, but I think we are, you know, better times are coming, aren't they? I think better times are coming, and, you know, UK, we're fortunate that it's today that gyms are opening, and, you know, hairdressers are opening, pubs are opening. So I think better times are coming. But if you are feeling a bit down, you know, we're only human, and, you know, these are difficult times. So, you know, I'd expect it's pretty normal. It's been a tough 3 months, but, you know, better times are coming. So, you know, keep your chin up, and, you know, keep trying to do the nice things that you want to do. And, you know, if you are feeling a bit down, think about the things that are getting you down, and maybe try and manage them. You know, focus on your health, focus on your mental health. And, you know, I feel a bit strongly about this subject at the minute, because I've got a couple of friends that, you know, obviously are feeling a bit down after lockdown, and, you know, I'm sure there'll be many more. And since I've got this bit of a voice, and you guys do mean a lot to me as well. You know, you've carried me through lockdown, you've supported me well, and you've commented, and, you know, been really nice and supportive. And do you know what? You know, I know most usernames now because I comment to everybody. I barely miss a comment. So, you know, just believe me, you know, we'll cross paths at some stage, and, you know, I'll know you. Might not know you by face, but I'll know you by comments and your usernames. So, you know, when we cross paths, you know, give me a nudge. And, you know, I know that these first 1,000 followers, I almost know every username, and you might think I'm crazy, but I really do, because I read every comment. And, you know, obviously I try and, if I've missed any, I do apologise. I do try and reply to everybody. But, you know, I've had some great support, and I'm not going to start reeling, you know, usernames off, because, you know, you're all really important to me. But, yeah, I'm loving doing it. Obviously, we're at 5,000 followers now. I never had any goals on sort of numbers and things like that, but, you know, now I'm getting into it, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm starting to think about, you know, where would I like to be, you know, by Christmas and that. So I've set myself a little bit of a goal, and I don't know why, I just fancy 10,000 for Christmas. So that's my goal. And, yeah, we'll see if we can get anywhere near that. So it's going to be tough, because I know obviously a lot of people are going to be playing golf through summer, and, you know, not necessarily, you know, watching YouTube. But I like to sometimes set, maybe it might be unrealistic, but I think sometimes if you set a goal out there, and, you know, even if I don't get to it, but I really try hard and, you know, get somewhere near it, maybe, you know, that could be better than being unambitious and setting something that's, you know, easy to reach. So I'm not going to blab any longer, but make sure, guys, you watch Friday's video. It's an absolute cracking video. But not only that, you know, you're going to get a chance to win a Scotty Cameron. I'll order it for you as well, so don't worry if you're left-handed. You won't be left out on this occasion. You know, or even, you know, ladies as well. You know, if you want a ladies putter, absolutely fine. Whoever wins it. The only thing I ask for is, because obviously we're in, you know, there's a lot of international followers, is if you can cover postage, because, you know, obviously you get a recorded mail, you know, label email to me, we'll have a chat about it, and as long as you cover postage, you know, it can go wherever you guys live, but that's the only thing I ask. But as I said, you know, it's not a sponsored one, so it is coming out of my pocket, but you know, it will be worth it to obviously, you know, make someone feel like I felt when I got mine. So yeah, looking forward to that one. So yeah, I'll not keep you any longer. If you've got any questions, or, you know, like I said, any sort of subjects or ideas you want me to do in future, you know, drop them in comments, and make sure you give James plenty of stick about them Big Mac meals as well, because he keeps giving me stick about FIFA. So I'll see you in a couple of days' time. Bye.